4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, yo, what is going on, everybody? For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Outer Space Gaming, and today I figured I'd do something a little different. So usually I do a lot of gaming videos and stuff, but right now I'm going to actually be doing like a product review.
What is going on, everybody? As you can see, I am accompanied by one of my best friends who actually bought the game, and so that's who I'm playing with here. I ended up recording this section of the game by myself, but unfortunately my hard drive actually became full during the recording process, so I actually ended up losing all of that progress. So what I did is So what are we gonna do today, Miguel?
Ow, 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 ooh, ow, ooh, ah, he's bit.
You got writing on his head, though.
What does it say?
It says, Mr. Vantes is a bitch.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, let's go.
Oh, yo. Get out of the way, buddy. Can't you see I'm in a nice car driving recklessly here? Oh gosh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Damn it. Okay. Oh, yo. Kissy lips.
Where's your cute little pet?
Oh. Hello? Hey, can you hear me? Hey. Motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker. What the hell's that noise? Hello?
I don't know.
Hi, I can hear you.
You probably can.
Hello, can you hear me? Fuck. What the hell?
Oh yes, hello.
Can you hear me?
He's playing with mom.
Don't miss your chance.
Nice.
Ew, I don't want to play
Or
with
he
mom.
loaded in his mom. I don't know.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, you pooped yourself after that.
Oh! Oh, dude, that skeleton is still glitched in the floor.
Nice.
Where is he? Oh no. Yeah, look at it. Look at him.
Oh my god, so get back up. I don't want to sit down. Fuck.
Whoa. Even the dwarf is confused. Wow. Oh shit, he's OP. Where's the copper? I'm scared out here all by my lonesome in the rain. It's cold and dark and scary. Captain's log,
Sucking logs.
day 13. It's mighty cold and dark and wet. And cold, wet and dark.
Wet and cold and dark.
And cold and dark and wet and cold and dark.
Moist.
Moist. Soft. Squishy and wet.
Yep.
It's bumpy.
Wow.
Like a book for blind people. I don't know where there is more copper. We need copper. 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 Should I go in the stroll cave? Or no?
If you want.
10 kills now. Oh! There it is. Yo! Oh, there it is. Yo, Dark Aether. We got Dark Aether. Yo, that looks sick. Yo, this looks sick. Alright. What is going on, everybody? I am Outer Space Gaming, and in this stream we're going to be playing some Minecraft. Yeah, so there's really no games really that I would want to play. So I've actually been messing around in here, and yeah, I figured we could play some Minecraft. So let me just turn some of this stuff down real quick. All the audio levels, make sure all the audio is fine. Yeah, turn that all the way off. Gross. Alright. Alright, so we're just playing some Minecraft, just chilling. Basically what I've been doing here, so this is a map that I have had for for like a few days, I think. Maybe not even that. And what I wanted to do was kind of just make like a nice, like a cool area, I guess. So right now I'm in creative, but just so I can build everything, because obviously it would take me incredibly long to do all this in survival, sorry. But basically what I have thus far is up here. You can see I've made a castle. Not a crazy one. It was pretty quick actually to make. And then we have some a staircase here going up into the castle. And then here is the interior. It's not amazing. I didn't really work on the interior as much as the exterior, obviously, you can see. But basically what I'm trying to do is just build a bunch of different buildings, I guess, to kind of make the village here a little bit more lively, as the castle I think is going to be my main home, unless I want to build another home. But there are going to be other stuff around in this area that I was wanting to build. But for now, I am working on a redstone building, kind of like a mad scientist building, so to speak. So there are a lot of contraptions in here. For example, we have the door here, which is a flush double piston door. And then we also have inside, we have a little drop down here, which goes to the storage of the automatic farms, which are pumpkin and melon, or melon and pumpkin, doesn't matter. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing today in today's stream, because like I said, there's really not a whole lot of games that I have that I want to play, and I don't feel like buying another game just to not play it. So this is kind of where we're at. And this one's already making some melons, which is really nice. And yeah, so basically where I left off is trying to come up with an idea for what I want to do with the with this space here. I want to kind of make it the control center, since I already have both levers. So this lever actually controls the exterior doors, just so that way it's all closed up when you're inside and no mobs can kind of walk in here. And then obviously that is the only one that I need for here, because on the opposite side over there when you jump down is the waterfall, which is where you can either go up to this floor from there, or go up to the next floor, which is YTD, or YTBD, yet to be determined, whatever. Because I actually just got done with this stuff, so yeah, just kind of playing around in Minecraft. I am this is actually one of the first times I've ever used redstone, so you don't understand how agonizingly long it took me to find a video to actually make this setup. Initially there was going to be another piston here, and then it would push them out, but Bedrock and Java are quite different. So I ended up going with a video where the guy had the bottom layer push up, and then these layers push out, and then, or in and then out, towards the center and out, whatever. So that's where we're at. I just set up this farm just now. This one I have set up as well. So you can see everything is all set up on both of these. And I'll probably put like a wall, maybe like right here, extending across, so you can't look across if you jump. But I'm not too sure. And so basically, like I said, this is going to be like a mad scientist area, or a mad scientist's home. So I have the big dilapidated castle up at the top with the little watchtower there. And basically what I wanted to do with this was make it kind of futuristic. Make a lot of redstone contraptions as far as like automatic farms go and stuff like that. So we will have to see how this goes. But like I said, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do over here. I was thinking maybe bamboo. So I think that's what I'll end up doing. And I was going to make this a bubble elevator, but it would be kind of hard to get it so that you would only go up to this floor, and then you wouldn't be able to bubble elevate up to that floor. So unless I did pistons, but it kind of seems like a bit much. Maybe after I'm done with like the overall design. So for now, we're just gonna have to do it like this. And that's where we're at. So, yeah, I think I might do, a, bamboo farm here. But I need to do it kind of like this, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I don't do redstone that much, and I don't really play Minecraft that much, but recently I have. But not a lot. So if we do something like this, and then, whoops. So maybe something like this, and then we can have like 2, 3 rows even, possibly. But I think the observers might have to go higher. I'm not sure. But basically, yeah, I just want to make this map. The only reason why I'm making this map is so I have something cool to kind of like explore in or like adventure in and kind of do. I'm gonna change the villagers around too, so I have a dedicated trading area, which I think would be pretty cool. I do like Minecraft a lot, but there's definitely a lot of room for improvement, especially now that I've been getting into doing some of this redstone stuff. It's insane how like overly complicated things have to be in here because of the way that the redstone transmits through like blocks, or like the limited amount of orientation you can do with certain blocks, as well as powering them. So I'm still kind of learning, but it's pretty cool actually. Like kind of seeing how stuff interacts. Like I'll kind of show you something I have here. Super basic stuff. Like if any of you watching know more than, well, you probably would know more than me when it comes to the redstone, but like, so here I have some redstone blocks where they get pushed out, and then as soon as the pistons go over top, they power them. What was the other thing? There's something else too. Oh, and then underneath here, there's actually glass, so the redstone is staggered, which is how you get like a vertical transmission of the redstone. So cool stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool actually. And damn, this bamboo is growing really fast. I might have to just kind of not have it grow so fast. Okay, everything looks good. Everything looks good on the stream. You guys will have to let me know if anything starts lagging or whatever. I do have it at a lower latency, so you guys are kind of seeing it as it unfolds, and there shouldn't be any delay. So the only thing, which is kind of something that would go on in here, is that I have hoppers underneath each of these tiles to obviously catch everything. So there are hoppers underneath here, which is why it's all one block lower than up here. So I don't know if on the edges, if something comes out, it'll just get stuck there. And I really don't want bamboo everywhere. So, and I don't even know how I'm gonna run this. I should probably start with just one row, and then kind of see how this will work. So I would want to do one block above maybe, where the base is. And then If I use glass, will that activate the pistons? Random pieces of redstone. So that'll fire off into there. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, actually it might. There's redstone right here. So let's see. It does. And the redstone stays on there. Nice. Alright. So I don't care about having it individual, like each lane. I don't even know if you could do that though, because they're literally like touching each other. So I guess just when one fires off, it's gonna fire off all of them, which is fine by me because, you know, the bamboo grows so quick. So let's just see. So yeah, it does break it, and then we get the single stalk here, which is exactly what we're looking for. So that'll work. But actually now the only thing is we can't actually, so I have to build it out one block further. So it's not going to be as much bamboo, but the bamboo grows so quick, I don't even think we have to make it as compact as like the melon and the pumpkin. So let me just see here. So if we have bamboo there, we need this block of space. So then it would be here. There. Because then we have one open space behind it for the glass. I believe that's right. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just build a couple of them. And that's way too low. So now we do that, and then we get one of these bad boys. Boom. Boom. There we go. And that should be it. Like I said, bamboo doesn't have to be that big. It's nice to have the bamboo, but other than just using it for building blocks and stuff, for aesthetics, I don't think it's going to be necessary. So we'll just put all this in. Put all that in, test it out. Boop. And that might be it. I don't think we can fit anything else in here. That's fine, whatever. Alright. So now that we have that, which that's fine. I can just extend the floor up to the level of the glass and then raise the sill up and then raise that. So it's not even a big deal that we're just kind of doing this as it goes, but it looks pretty cool. And then I think it is nice maybe to have some of the redstone components exposed, because like I said, it's supposed to be like a mad scientist stuff, and usually they have all their stuff exposed, or like you kind of want to see what's going on, you know. So that should be fine. But looks pretty cool. And then I'm thinking maybe we use some glass panes. Maybe green for bamboo. Right? That makes sense. And then we just, because it doesn't matter that this is going to be all enclosed. Oh, wait, I was going to make that. Fuck! Alright, well. Wrong spot, but correct execution of it. So we actually got to build that over here. Which, if we build it long ways like this, we'll actually have more space. So, whatever. So we'll get rid of these. And I don't think bamboo can grow. Bamboo can't grow on stuff other than grass, right? Oh my gosh. Nobody told me I was building in the control room. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, okay. I figured as much. It's kind of obvious, but you never know with the way that they have some of this stuff in here. Alright. So I'm leaving the fence there. Or I could even, I guess... Oh. Looks like we got a lot of blocks sitting there. Uh-oh. Or a lot of entities. That ain't good. 13, 5, 4. Why aren't those falling down? I might have to change the orientation of the hoppers. Whatever. Let me make this first. So... Whoa. Looks pretty good. We do that. Test it to make sure it works. Throw some bamboo. And then we leave space for the glass. And then that's where the glass will sit. And that's fine that it's intersecting with the pane out there. I might even just turn that to regular glass, but I kind of like the inset that the panes provide. Is that 3, 6? So we gain one more spot for the bamboo to grow, which is pretty good. Hope everybody's having a good night. Hope it's not too wild. It's getting pretty nice out where I live. So it's starting to become summer weather almost, which is pretty exciting. The summer is always pretty fun, especially if you got stuff to do and people to do it with. So hopefully all is well with everybody on the stream. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves. Hopefully I am entertaining you enough. If not, well then, that's just unfortunate. Does anybody here know how to stop water falling? Well, hold on, actually. Since I'm not using the bubble elevator anymore, let me get rid of these source blocks. Ugh. Alright, let me just get rid of all this, and then, because I'll only need a source block at the top, since I'm not using the bubble elevator anymore, and then I can get rid of these columns of glass. Oh, I got a water bucket, okay. Yeah, so I can get rid of these, which makes it a little bit cleaner. Fence, and then okay, it'll have to do for now. I'm not gonna tidy it up yet until I'm pretty much done with the entire build in case I have to move something. But that will be the bamboo farm, and I was gonna do a minecart, but the minecarts are pretty loud, and if they're constantly running, it's gonna be quite bothersome. So I didn't want to do that, but if I have to, I will. If the hopper system is inefficient, and I'm losing a bunch of stuff, but I also messed up on that because I actually ran the melon farm first. I did the melon farm, that was the first thing I did, and then I did this one, but the way I routed the hoppers on this one was a little bit different. I'll show you guys real quick. Just kind of break a little bit of these. So basically they're just channels. Oh, that one is actually not ran properly. Alright. Let me just, I'll just break all this stuff, whatever. Just some blocks. So yeah, so these ones are ran in channels all the way down. So 2 go to these ones, 2 go to these ones, 2 go to these ones. And the reason why I have chests here instead of hoppers is I don't want the hoppers to get overfilled and then have the entities sitting out on the floor. So they go from the hoppers to the chests, and then from the chests to the hoppers. Oh, maybe not that chest anymore, but I just figured that way it would make it a little bit better. So the hoppers aren't constantly like clogged up or whatever. Pumpkins, it's probably not as bad, but for the melons, it's definitely probably necessary because it breaks into the pieces. So, see, these ones I have the hoppers on the outside. Which is like the far edge. I might even just take those off and then see how it goes, but this volume is significantly larger because I have these are the outside edges. See? So I don't think they're gonna get stuck there. Even if they do, I don't think it's that big of a deal. So I'm actually just gonna get rid of all of these ones, and then I believe these ones are also on the edges. Yeah, because I have basically for the water, I have waterlogged stairs, just so that way I don't have like a water block in the center, but everything is still nice and wet. So get rid of all these. And we'll just put these blocks here. No, you're not gonna see them anyways, so. And then I think I'm gonna have to do, so these ones are pretty much already ran correctly. But these ones, like this one's not even connected. Oh, and look at that, that's where all the melons were going. So let me actually just do this. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it like this. Yeah, see, and these ones are ran in the wrong direction. I mean, they all flowed properly, like they did, except obviously the ones that didn't, but they did all still lead to the chest. So like no matter which hoppers it went, it probably was a lot slower though because it wasn't like a straight shot. Like all these ones need to go here. And then let me just make sure those are good, and then I'll get rid of all these as well. Stairs back. Okay. And these ones I think are actually, well, they should be anyways, hooked up, which that's fine if they go down and in. That's not a big deal. And actually, if I shift everything over, let me see here. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay. Alright, we should be good. Let me throw all these bad boys down. And other than this one, okay, that looks pretty good. And then I guess I'll just leave it all open for now. In case there are any issues, I'll just get rid of all this so it's not obscuring my view of all of them. There we go. Alright. And like that. Okay. Alright, so now I gotta do the hoppers for the bamboo. Let's see if there's been any bamboo that's been... No, this one's getting close though. So here's what I'll do. And then 2 blocks in is where it starts. So right here. Yeah. And then let me actually see how many blocks this is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe? 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't go all the way to the end. But I guess I'll put hoppers here. For this I will do it. Yeah, so this basement area is kind of technically going to be storage. And then I might have just like chests for any other storage. So I'll do the same thing. I'll just have them all facing this walkway. So we'll do this. And I'm probably gonna need quite a few chests for the bamboo. Because I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that there's probably a lot that that drops, but I don't know. So I'll do those. How am I gonna do this? So that looks pretty good, I'd say. And then we just have them all hopping in there. And then I think the next building that I want to work on is probably like a witch's hut, maybe. That sounds kind of cool. Where you have like a bunch of brewing stuff. I don't know how these are misplacing. So I have like a brewing stand, maybe even like a nether portal. I feel like that's kind of like a witchy thing to do. Have like a nether portal or something. I don't know. And the reason why I'm using clear quartz is to kind of give it like a clean aesthetic. So it kind of like, you know, I feel like somebody who uses a lot of redstone stuff would want it to be kind of clean. Obviously, because you have like the redstone dust, actually. And if that stuff gets like wet or anything, then it's kind of all destroyed. So that's why I'm going with the clear quartz. And then I'm just going to fill it all in with clear quartz, and then later on I'm going to add the small accents, which is kind of what I did with that castle, where you have like the mossy cobblestone and then the brick. just to add a little bit more personality, I guess. A little something something. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Please place the blocks. Alright. And then I'm gonna leave that other one, even though I know it's gonna be like the control area. I think I'm just gonna leave it open. Opened up. And then I gotta find some stuff to put in there to make it feel a little bit more of like a control room. Oops. So we'll just close. Well, actually, if you close it, you can't have two different circuits running into it, or like that. If I kept that lever on, then I don't think I'd be able to activate this. Well, this doesn't look good. Let me see if there's even any bamboo going into these. What the heck? Should be going in there. What the heck's going on here? Yeah, see? Bruh. Yeah, the hoppers are right there. Let me... Hello? What is going on here? Are these... What is happening here? Why are these hoppers not working? Do I maybe have to do... It works on here. This one's working. Well, I guess probably not. Look at that. $16, $9, $25. Oh no! What is going on here, man? Oh, they must have all despawned. Let me see. I don't think you have to... You don't have to put slabs down for them to go through, I don't think. I mean, if I have to, I will put a minecart system. Alright, let's do that then. Let me just clear up my inventory. I got so much stuff in here. Observer. I'm not doing any redstone stuff right now, so we'll just put that. I'm gonna hang on to the dirt though. And the hoppers. We'll get some powered and non-powered rails. Minecart with hopper. Oop. TNT. And so, oh man, I've never done this one before either. Scheisse. So we'll just break all these then, I guess. Whoops. Hmm. And let me actually... We'll turn the music up. Music's pretty good in this game. Okay. So basically the cart's gonna be riding around up here. But if it rides, I think it has to ride around on hoppers, doesn't it? Or at least hoppers over here. Because I think you can put minecart tracks on hoppers, can't you? Yeah. Okay. So then we'll just have it do like a loop. I don't know how I'm supposed to place these rails on top of these hoppers without pressing control. And control is to drop my character down. Actually, so I guess I'll just have them do like a. And I think this should work now. And oh, I do have my redstone blocks. That does power it, right? Yeah, it powers them for a while. You. I don't even think I need that many powered rails, do I? Maybe we can even make like a design out of this. But if I make it too fast, it's not gonna like... Whoa. Not gonna cause it to not drop them properly, is it? Alright, we'll do this then. I'm just gonna do one powered rail on each of these blocks of redstone. Okay, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good so far. So then it loops around, it collects all the stuff, comes back around, and then should drop it all off. Hopefully, this will work. Or I could probably even have it, I guess, go over top of the chests. Let me see if this is working. I don't even know if this is working. Oh. And that's why I have the inner door control. Okay. Some of this stuff getting picked up. What is going on here? Why? Why? Do I need to have them as slabs for it to go through? I don't think you should have to. Oh, that one just disappeared. Oh, there goes that one. Okay, well let's go check and see what the heck is going on here. Okay. I mean, it's depositing bamboo now. But there are still some that are staying stuck. Like that one right there. And I think it might be because it is right above the track. But because the hoppers are underneath, it's prioritizing the minecart dumping as opposed to retrieving. Oh, and I guess that's an issue too. I'm getting the bamboo getting stuck on the stalks. I think I'm gonna leave it for now. Just fill this back in. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't think I'm actually gonna be using this for myself. But I might eventually come back to it. Because it is yielding stuff. And honestly, I think one chest was going to be sufficient enough, but it looked weird with all this open empty space. And then just like some random chests just sitting here. So it just makes it, I guess, a little bit fuller. A little bit more full. And then we got a cool little design underneath here. But yeah, I think we'll just leave this stuff as it is. And then we'll just, we'll call that a job completed. Possibly. Okay. And then if I ever need to get to it, it's just right here. Alright, so that is done. And then I think we just probably have to clean this place up a little bit more. And then I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with the other floors. I wanted to do a mob, like a mob grinder. Which isn't like redstone oriented, but you know, a mad scientist has to have subjects to do their mad science on, you know? So I figured it was quite fitting. Let me get some. Oh, yeah. I'll just fill it in with this block. And I guess I could even do, so in the castle I actually had alternating floor blocks. So I could probably do it like that in here as well, just to give it a little bit of a design. So maybe something like this. And then I can have the quartz, the regular quartz blocks and this. So like these would be quartz. Let me just see how this looks first. That looks pretty cool. I guess I'll do it. I'll do it like that. Just gotta replace all these. Alright. I'll do it this way. It's probably easier doing it this way than it is doing it across. Or like at an angle. Start confusing myself unnecessarily. Don't want to do that. That is for sure. Alrighty. And then maybe I'll even switch to survival later on, and then we can kind of explore around. Okay. That looks pretty good. I kind of like that look of like the alternating flat block and then the quartz bricks. Pretty cool. Egg. And I'm probably just gonna end up leaving the walls and stuff as It's this for now. Just the quartz. And then maybe at some point, I do like the way that the lighting up here turned out, because we have the redstone torches. Or not the torches, the lanterns. The lanterns being powered by the redstone, which kind of looks like a carpet. Turned out pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh man, it's so much, like, I don't know, crisscrossing. So much crisscrossing. Okay, finally, floor is done. Now I just got to break the walls and put the new walls up. Let me actually see what other, like, redstone-y stuff there is. There's nether brick. Nether brick might be. Or make like a whole wall of redstone. Probably not. I do like the lamps with the redstone, or I could even do like lamps with torches maybe for light sources in here. We'll try the brick, the nether brick. Kind of looks redstone-y, you know? Kind of looks like something you'd find some scary dude doing. Ooh, just got really dark. Maybe we could even put some paintings up or something. Yeah, like maybe this wall and that wall over there. And then keep these ones white. Light up disco themed floors. Oh, jeez, dude. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, we could try. I would just need to make like a clock, and then for like every one of these blocks, you could have a redstone lamp, and then underneath I could wire everything for like I don't know. I know that you can make like wave machines and stuff with these. But I don't know how to do that, so I'm not going to. But I'll have the world save, so it's not a, it wouldn't be hard to come back to it. Yeah, like, even, it's just, right now for, like, redstone building and stuff, it's not a very efficient way of doing it, the way they have this doing, like, the way redstone works in this game. It's very convoluted, let's say. Like, some stuff just doesn't work, and then you do one thing different, and then all of a sudden the whole thing works. Or, like, because there's, like, tick speeds that the game runs off of, which I don't know fucking tick speeds, and it's different from this edition, from that edition. It's just too much. So, like, I have this system right here, which you can see it's kind of exposed right here, unfortunately, but that's just kind of the way it is. But I have this. I made this. This was my own design. I'm sure somebody else has made something very, very similar, if not exactly the same to this, but I didn't have to watch a video on it, so I was pretty proud of it. It's basically just a little trap door. Pew pew. And then I got the front door too. Oh shit. Which this I actually had to watch a video on, because I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. But then I figured it out how to do it, like, vertically. So, I mean, we could do, like, I could just do it where, like, there's pistons pushing these blocks up to activate these. But then I have to dig that whole floor out. Like, I literally have to dig, like, 3 blocks down this entire space to do, like, a disco-y thing. Like an elevator. Yeah, this is the elevator right here. It's a very slow elevator, but it's a very safe one, you know. So it might not be the fastest, but it'll definitely get you there. But here, I'll show you what I've been doing, Sam. So basically what this is, obviously I'm playing in creative, but I wanted to make like a cool little map to just kind of explore on, have some fun, and just like build giant, where did that block just get placed? Oh gosh. Okay, I think I'm good. And explore on and just kind of like enjoy myself. So I'm in creative right now because basically what I'm doing now is building like different buildings in this world, so that way when I go into survival mode I can like kind of go in here and explore around, and then I'll have automatic farms here. So I guess I would use these. But I also had built this castle a while ago, which is kind of the reason why I wanted to do this, because it turned out pretty good actually. So it's just like a big rundown like castle built into the side of this mountain. I can change this at some point, but this is why it's where it all started. And so I have the path down here. So like it's like that big castle in the village, you know, like, oh, don't go up there because it's big and scary and you'll get hurt and get a boo-boo and then you'll have to put a band-aid on it. But you climb up these stairs, you go in here, and I had to dig this like kind of this whole thing out almost. But there's the inside of it, and I just kind of threw some shit right here. It's a horrible bedroom space area. But I got some pillars in here. There's some wheat in here, which I think I'm actually going to take this all out at some point. And then there's like a kitchen space with a fireplace, which does have the smoke come up through the top. Not very visible, but just kind of like just kind of there. And then fire in the pillars. And then I built this tower. My frames are dropping. Built this little spirally tower thingy. So this is kind of where I was like, you know what? I think it would be cool to kind of like make. There are people that have made like some pretty grandiose ones, but I don't have that kind of time, and I don't really play Minecraft that much. So for the time that I am on here, I am going to be pretty much just working on this. So a bunch of holes and stuff because it's an old castle. Then here's the watchtower, and I figured up here for a watchtower would be nice because you can kind of see everything pretty much. And let me just see what my chunks. Lord Duolingo, what's up, man? Nice name. What's going on, brother? And I gotta see what my chunks are. Here we go, right here. My render distance is 40 chunks. And I guess I could turn the anti-aliasing off. Maybe this will improve the performance a little bit, especially with that anti-aliasing off. Welcome Duolingo, man. Nice to see you in here. We're just playing some Minecraft. But yeah, I was looking around in this tower before. So there's mountains over here. There's so many flowers too. I kind of didn't like the fact that there was a bunch of flowers because it's like you got this big intimidating castle and it's surrounded by all these blue flowers, red flowers and stuff. Unreal. But yeah, I might even make this tower bigger or make a second tower and then make like an arch here. It's gonna take a long time, and so I was like, it's good enough as it is right now for what I'm trying to do with it. So now I'm working on building this, which is like a mad scientist stuff. For people who've been in here for a while, they're probably gonna be like, oh gosh, he's going on again about this stupid thing. But this is what we're working. It's supposed to be like a mad scientist stuff. All right, guys, don't get any attitude with me. I don't want to hear it. Okay. So that's what we're doing here. So I have bamboo farm, I have melon farm, I have pumpkin farm, and all of the farms are hooked up to the chests down below. So we have all of our melons going in, and that one already... Melons are kind of going already. There's only 3. I don't know what's going on. Oh. So everything is working. You know, technically, it is all working. It just looks a little gross. It just looks a little nasty. I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't look the greatest. And I might actually have it to where the cart just kind of goes over. I think you can put minecart tracks on chests. Let me just quickly see. You cannot. So I do have it the correct way then. You can't put minecart tracks. Okay. Well, scratch that idea. I guess we're just gonna have to have this hopper here, unless I just get rid of this hopper. Ooh. Just fast enough. Cool. Alright, so yeah, I actually really like this red brick with the quartz. It looks really nice, actually. And now we gotta find a light source. So what would make a good light source for this? Because like I actually, me personally, I like more of like the creative or architectural side of Minecraft than I do the redstone stuff. So when it comes to like the aesthetics, I really like to kind of fine tune it and make it look really pretty. So we do have the frog lights, but I don't think they're gonna look very good. Disco floors would... Shut up, Sam. We're not doing disco floors. It would honestly be too much light. It would be just overwhelmingly lit in here. Be super lit, dude. My gosh, man. Did you see that guy's basement? It was so lit, dude. Oh my gosh. No, like, jokes aside, though, it would be... I think there would be too much light in here. We don't need that much, you know? And if you're a mad scientist, you're not gonna have this place fully lit up like a disco. You're gonna have it kind of, like, just as light as you need it to be, you know? That would be really the only thing. So I think, like, here, I'll show you this. So look at this. So we do this. And see, it looks pretty nice. It looks cool. It's subtle, but it's lit, you know? It's got a nice design to it. We could even, like, I don't know. So the redstone blocks don't actually emit any light, I don't think. And if they do, it's probably very, very subtle or very small. So then we can kind of just do it like that, maybe. That looks pretty center. Yeah, it looks kind of cool, right? I mean, it looks nice. The whole point is that it's supposed to be like a themed thing, you know? We could make a disco area, you know, a place where all the villagers go to party during the nighttime with their shenanigans. So it's not out of the question. I'm not shooting your shit down, but I'm just not here. Of all the places, this is not the place to be doing it. And this is off-center, 4 and 5. So we'll have to do something like this. It looks better when it's symmetrical. It's just that even if it in of itself is going to be a lot of light, but it's at least going to not look weird when you're looking at it. You're going to be like, what the heck? See, like, see how light nice it looks? It looks like a flower. This looks like a person. But I didn't map the room out to do it where it was going to be all symmetrical, unfortunately. So. And then this one will have to come over. And then I can't actually put any here, because this is where all the redstone is. Oh, maybe I can. I don't know what all that's about. This lever kind of has to stay here, though. Unless I moved it to here. I think it would still work. Yeah. And then we keep the aesthetic of the redstone right here. The redstone blocks. What the heck? There's 3 and then 3. So... Oh, but I can't do this because it'll actually, yeah, I can't do it right here. So, I guess, I don't know, maybe we could do different designs. This is just to put the lights in, so fuck it, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to get this building done so I can work on the next building, and then once I have all the buildings in that I want to do, then I can come back to it and be like, alright, this little detail, that little detail, and just make it look nice. So I'm just not even going to worry about it. Get all these blocks in, forget about doing it perfectly. Alright, so that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty nice. So there's no way to get up through here. And this is actually in the off position. Oh no. Yeah, when it's off, then it's open. Because I don't know how to do flip-flops in here for powered stuff. To keep it powered, and then, I don't know. Or like non-powered, or powered by default, and then this non-powers it. So, it kind of works out though, I guess. And so, let's try to make this into like a control center maybe. So probably copper. It's like metallic-y. I don't know. Or maybe I should just work on expanding different farms. Yeah, let me, because if I do that, I'm gonna have to probably end up having to reroute the redstone, so everything is kind of like maybe on the same back wall, or like I have a few things over here, a few things over there, and just kind of evenly disperse them out, so it's kind of like beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop, boop. And plus I don't have that many contraptions. These are the only things I have here, so I can't really not controlling much. So let's do another warp block. Let's do, what do we have that's red? Can we do red concrete? How is this gonna look? It's not terrible. I'll leave it for now. I'll just work on doing the second floor. So I don't want to make it very blocky, which is kind of why I did the front entrance how I did. Oh. And I'm really hoping they had backpacks soon to this game. I've been saying it for such a long time. Backpack, backpack. Backpack, backpack. Okay, so we'll just get the floor in, and then I don't know if I could even make anything like with a simple farm that doesn't require like downward vertical space. Oh gosh. Where? So, I'm not sure. I definitely want to put like a sheep's pen in here. Oh, actually, how is this gonna work with these fucking observers? We're gonna have to do some slabs. Do some slabbage. Cover it up with slabs, quick. What the heck do I have all this random stuff in here? It's gunpowder. I don't need these rails, I don't need this, I don't need that. I don't need that. Oh damn. Oh, I don't need these signs or these fences. Probably gonna have to do it like this. Just so it doesn't interfere with the old farm down there. Otherwise, those observers would only go off one time ever, and they'd never do anything ever again. Oh. Okay. So that's just gonna have to be a little bit elevated, which is fine. You just figure out something for that later, I guess. Because now when we set blocks on here, they're going to be floating blocks. Which I guess we could make like a little thing out of that too, maybe. We gotta go, but y'all feel free to talk to him. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Sam? There's like nobody in here, man. But, yeah, I don't know. Some people like to chill and just watch. Take care though, Sam. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you learned something about, I don't know, anything really. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Alright. So this is what we have to work with. And I do want to, like I said, make a mob spawner. So we could actually do that. The only thing though is I have no idea how to do it. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll educate you a little bit on something else next time. If I do something else with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see, because there's a specific way of doing this. So from the source block, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I had a source block here, so that's 7. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, where did that just? Where's that going? No, I gotta make it 1 block over. I think those are going in my stairs. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, what is happening? Well, that's not cool, dude. Oh, it's because they're slabs. Those aren't stairs, those are slabs. Okay, let's just get rid of all this slab nonsense before we continue. Oh, good heavens. Okay. Alright. So, if this is like this, then that should just barely touch. Alright, let me see here. Let me, so I'll just make this, I guess, pretty small. Maybe there. I'm not exactly sure. How I'm going to do this, but I know there's a certain level you have to build it up. Welcome back, Duolingo. Could just join you by chance. For what? What's happening now? Could just join you. For what? Me? Join me? I don't know what you mean. Like, join me in this game right now? I'm just gonna be chilling doing this. But maybe another time when I'm doing more something like community oriented, I guess, or like online gaming. I'm just kind of doing this just because it was kind of the thing. Yeah, nothing personal, just kind of doing my own thing in here, trying to make a little cool thing to just enjoy myself, or just kind of enjoy playing for Minecraft. Man, my grammar's going too, man. I might have to make these solid blocks, actually. What? Alright, yeah, I think if these are window panes, when they're falling, they're gonna, like, burn and stuff. You don't want that. Okay. So, I'm not exactly, like I said, sure on how tall this actually has to be. It's definitely got to be pretty tall, though, I think. But, yeah, I like your name, Duolingo, that's funny. Would you consider yourself to be a multilingual individual through the use of Duolingo? So that should be pretty good, and hopefully it'll look pretty cool. I gotta do... something so they can't hit me. Well, I guess they'd all just be falling to their death, right? It's a pretty far drop. Might have to build it up even taller. Dude, get out of here. Alright, I don't know how tall this has to be, so we're just gonna make it pretty tall. Alrighty, so hopefully I didn't already mess it up, but I think that it can only be one hole, and then these have to be trapdoors, right? I think trapdoors, something like that. So let's get some trapdoors, and so I don't know if that's gonna work. Because with the trapdoors, I think it's something with their AI. I think they can walk over them, even if they're closed. I don't know. Does anybody here know how to build one of these things? Because I'm telling you right now, I do not. This is not something I'm very used to doing here in Minecraft. So it doesn't have to be too wide, right? The space, they can just fall right in there and whatever. So then they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want the water to go down there. It has to be deeper. Okay. So, alrighty. And that goes down. Okay. Oop. So, gotta build it back one more. And then this should not fall in there. It should be like right on the edge. Yeah. Okay. So then they fall down into this water, and then I'll have water up on top to like push them into that. And then this is gonna be just like a giant platform, I guess. I think this is how you do it. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. It's kind of what this whole map has been. So this, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I hope this is high enough for them to like spawn on. but we'll see, I guess. Once I get it all built. Okay, Duke. Okay, so then we don't want to have that stuff. I think the outside's gonna be right here. I'll have to see how this water flows. Got a beautiful sunrise in the background here. Very nice. Look at that. Very epic looking. And that's even better looking, watching those phantoms die. Stupid things are so annoying. Alright. And if this is wrong, I'm probably just gonna leave it. Finish up this second floor for this place, and then later on I'll just watch the video and see how this is supposed to do them. Like I said, I've never made one of these before, so I got no idea what the hell I'm doing. But I know it has to do with like the water flow and a specific tile length that it has to be because of how far the water flows. You don't just want water flowing everywhere, so they can just like they're just basically splashing around, having a good time. It's not what they're there for. They're gonna be in here so we can get their delicious materials. So something like this, I think. And then if we put... Stop. Whatever you're doing, dog. Cut it out. Oh gosh, what have I done? Okay. Okay, so the water is supposed to... But if I do it like this... That won't work. I think these channels are supposed to be too wide though. Right? Like they're supposed to be like open like this. There's two of them. I don't actually know. But I guess I'll just build this up the rest of the way. And I don't really care about making it like a specific mob spawner, so really anything we can get from this would be fine. Alright, and then filling. Whoa. Oh man, I hope that there won't have to be much changes to do to this. Oh man. It's gonna take me forever. Not forever, but definitely a long time. If this is horribly wrong. And actually, you know what? I think you can put mob spawners in these things, no? I might just do that. And just kind of make this a little bit more... Well, where's all that light coming from? What is this? Where is that light coming from? What the heck? Is there an open block somewhere? Is this it? I don't know where all this light is coming from. Oh. Well, that would answer my question. Alright. Now let's look for spawners. Yeah, monster spawner. Ooh. So... Or is there like a central block, maybe? No, it looks horrible. So the only thing is we have all of this open space. So if I put blocks here, right? If I put blocks here, put all these blocks, because there is a way to glitch the water out so it doesn't flow past a certain point. And then let's say, nope, I just made an infinite water source. Fuck. Oh, we gotta call in the reinforcements. We need sponges. Okay. So we put the water in here. I don't know actually how they do this. How do they do this? At least I know the channels are correct. Yeah. So we at least got that. I at least got that part right. But it's the initial layer of water. That is concerning. Right, because let's say I do even get on this water. That does push. Does anybody here know how they do this? How did they do this? Well, I think I might just throw... the spawners in here and call it a day. We'll just put like 4 of them in here. Let me see. That's too normal. Will they spawn? Do I need to put a spawn egg in here? These things don't even look active. Okay, let me change back to creative. And let me get spawn. I don't think I want any zombies. Let's do skeletons. So if I... Yeah, okay. Oh. Did he die? Oh, he did. Well, I mean, it kind of works now, but we'll see. skeletons, creepers, I guess, for bone meal. Or not bone meal, for gunpowder. Anyway, you got the skeleton for bone meal. And then spiders, I guess, maybe for string. And then maybe more skeletons, because you can never have too much bone meal, right? Look at them all. I mean, I don't want to say it's working, but it kind of looks like it's working. Other than these dudes, I don't know what this guy's doing. I guess maybe not spiders. And that guy kind of found a way out. He's just watching everybody else spawn and die. Yeah, we just push him. It's the new mob farms that they haven't come out with yet, where you gotta push them into the water. It's a little bit more work, but it's a lot more satisfying, you know, to watch them get pushed. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to get rid of the spiders. The spiders are just kind of accumulating in here now. They're having more of like a fun time than they are getting pushed to their death. So we will just get rid of those guys. And I think we'll just do another creeper one, because the creepers definitely seem to be falling down there. They're nice and narrow, you know. The spiders, they can climb too good. They climb too well. So we'll just and then there's obviously gonna be like natural spider spawns, I would assume. But this will work pretty well. And then down here we got a ton of stuff. So now what we'll do is we will put a chest, as well as some hoppers. Oh, goodbye. Dude just fell right in front of me. Okay. And then we'll just do basically like this. That. Very, very simple stuff. Just the way I like it. Quick, simple, to the point, and so now, if there's anything that falls, it'll die, hopefully. If there is anything that falls, hello? Oh, here it comes. Goes into the hoppers, goes into the chest. Cool. Alright, so that's kind of like a really bad mob farm done. I'm gonna have to iterate on that a little bit later, maybe, at some point. But for now, it should be good. And then I'll slab it up so we can close basically all this off while still being able to open the chest. So nothing, even if something does survive, it won't be able to attack me. So now I kind of want to figure out the shape. So we have that giant farm up there, and it's supposed to be like a mad scientist factory laboratory. So I was gonna go for like a blocky look, like an industrial factory kind of, but it seems kind of boring. And there's a lot of different variations of stuff we can do in here. We don't have to make it boring. So I put this on here to make it into like a house, like a mansion almost. But I don't want it really to feel like a mansion, I don't think. So, and I do apologize if at some points here, you guys watching me, it does get boring. I understand that sometimes this stuff does get boring, but it's just the creative process. If you're children watching this, you'll understand when you're older, kiddo. But if you're an adult, then yeah, you might. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. But here's the thing, though. So it does look pretty boring with just the quartz. And I don't know if I want to use these. We could probably use copper. And if we do waxed, it's not gonna rust. So maybe we could do like intermixing waxed and not waxed. Let's just see what this looks like. Because if it's too much, then we're not gonna do it, but if it looks nice, then we will. Which, I don't know, I kind of... it might be too early to tell. Because we barely got any on there. So accent-wise, it looks nice. And if it doesn't look nice, then I can always just take it off. It's not massively important to finish up the aesthetics of it now. Because this castle over here kind of took me a little bit to make. But the castle is easy, you know what a castle looks like. This is more of like a very specific to this idea here that I'm having. And see, when I hear like a mad scientist, I always think of Cortex from Crash Bandicoot. Because I'm pretty old, so that's just kind of what comes to mind. What is this? Is this gonna look terrible? Oh, it doesn't switch it over. Alternating? I don't think I can build off that though. Unless I did like this. But that looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Right? Does that look weird? What does that look like? I don't think I've ever seen anybody build with this pattern before. It might look good if I was using brick, maybe? Because then you have like some three-dimensional bricks. As well as the obviously textured bricks. I don't know. Man, that kind of looks disgusting. Get rid of it. I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. It's gonna take up too much time trying to figure all this out, and I can just do it on my free time. And then I might even stream this again. I don't know. I do enjoy this building stuff with the game. So I might actually come back to this at some point later. I have been doing a lot of Sea of Thieves, but as well as myself doing a lot of Sea of Thieves, I haven't recently because their stupid servers are always down, it seems like. It seems like Sea of Thieves' servers are down more than they're up, which is very unfortunate, because it's a cool game. So, depending on whether their servers are back up again, which I'm going to assume not, then we can do some more Minecraft. Because it's pretty cool. It's nice and it's very calm. Very leisurely. So, yeah, so I'm just going to do a flat roof. I'll do a flat roof now. I'll probably end up changing it later at some point. But for now it'll do. And then I'll just do some of this. Alright, and now I think I'm just gonna leave that because I don't want to fill all this whole thing in and then later down the road be like, I'm gonna do something else with it or whatever, because then I'm gonna have to take that whole floor out, and it's just gonna be a huge pain unnecessarily. So I think I'm just gonna try maybe some small accent stuff here. If this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna move on to the next building, which I think is gonna be like a shaman, maybe, like a, you know what I mean, like a witch doctor kind of. I did say witch earlier, but I think witch doctor sounds a little bit cooler. So I think I'm gonna end up doing a witch doctor probably. And I'm gonna make their hut a little bit closer maybe to the village. So they already have their two little alchemist towers, I guess you could call them. And then I don't even know if I'm gonna want to make these houses better than what they are, because they're pretty plain Jane now, and then you have like stuff like this and this, like that kind of overshadows it. So I might change that stuff around too. Come on, man. Go. Go. You gonna go down there? Fucking dog. What are you doing, man? Go lay down. Dog. Alright. Well, anyways. Let's see here. Maybe we make it over here. Because you gotta think, so these, like a shaman or like a witch doctor, they need a bunch of ingredients, right? To make their potions and stuff. And then obviously they're gonna need to have access to water for the cauldron. So maybe we build it over here. Maybe just flatten this out a little bit. Or... let me see. Just get rid of all this garbage in here. Chubbs, will you please go lay down? You are clomping around very loudly everywhere. Alright. So mud brick, we're gonna make it, maybe make it like an earthy look. And since it's just one of them, I think I'm just gonna do, maybe even make it a little like misshapen kind of. So like obviously there are the witch huts that you have in like the swamp areas. And then I think maybe some darker wood. So dark oak planks, and then and then we'll probably get some hanging signs too. Hopefully these look good together. It looks kind of castle-y, or like brick. Well, I mean, it is, or mud bricks. Or maybe we can do mud. I'm not sure. So let me see if there's anything from the swamps actually that we can use. We'll take some leaves too, maybe. Might need some of those later. We'll take some logs. We gotta figure out what is in the swamps. We have lily pads. The lily pads are in the swamps. And I know if you waterlog a block, you can actually put a lily pad on it, so that might be useful information. And they use netherwort. Netherwort seems to be... I know that you use a lot of that in the alchemy stuff. Or like the, whatever. So maybe we'll also give them another wart farm. So before we put it in there, I'm just gonna set all this stuff out so we know what we're putting in there. And then what? Doesn't it go in here? Oh, it doesn't go on another rack. It goes on what is it, soul sand? I think it's soul sand, not soul. It's soul soil. Yeah. So we're gonna have one of those. And then we're gonna have some stairs coming up. With some stairs, and then maybe we can intermix some slabs too. Make it 3 wide. So maybe something like that. I might actually have to extend this over, because if I put fence up, it's gonna look weird because it's gonna all connect in this one little corner. So we're just gonna get rid of all this and then put some more logs here. So now when we put the fence panels down, which we don't have any, where are the fences? What is this? Mangrove. Oh, we got the mangrove stuff. I think that's the swamp. I think mangrove is the swamp. Oh, it's so red. These look cool. Propagule. Muddy mangrove roots. I'm with it. I'm down with it. Right, and then they're roots, right? So I'm just and then you can actually, I think you can waterlog these too. Yeah, so we'll get a couple of them with some water in them maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. That looks too blue. Doesn't look scary enough, you know. And then maybe it's a little too perfect, so we'll just surrounding her area, because all that weird nasty witchcraft stuff they do is gross. Grossing the place out a little bit. And then maybe we can even have make like an artificial mangrove tree with the roots. So like these are all the roots spreading from the tree. And then we'll put the tree like over in this corner over here somewhere. That might look kind of cool. You know, since these are the roots. So then we could even do mangrove log, and I can get rid of all this stuff now. I don't need any of this. Okay. So we can make like an artificial, like a giant tree right here. And I don't know how to do circles in here, so we're just gonna have to kind of maybe something like a little bit further out. So that's fine, I guess. And then I'll even see if maybe we can have it like leaning towards the house. Possibly. But that might be kind of cool. And then I think maybe we start to get it to lean. So I basically build this pattern but a block space over, I think. This way, so it's 4, and then it's 2 up here. And then we can just put one like that. Yeah, give me this. We'll just put that over there so you don't see all this weird pink stuff. So it's 4 by 2, by then another 2 out further. And then 2 more coming in. Starting here. And then another 4. 2, 3, 4. So the tree is gonna kind of like. Hopefully it looks good. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. 2. And then these are the last 2 in here. Like that. And then we'll put that there. Then I might have to mess with the exterior a little bit. But then I think we just keep shifting this ring that way while simultaneously building it up. And then we'll have to see how it looks. And unfortunately the stairs and stuff are the same color as the interior ring. So maybe we'll have to use a different colored wood or something for accents and stuff, or like making it look more like it's leaning and not just like a bunch of blocks stacked up. So offsetting it out. 2. And I'll tidy it up on the outside. It's not a big deal. Three, 4, and then we got this one, that one. Wait a minute. Yeah. So that's 4, 2, 2. Right? 2, 2, 2, and then 4 on that side. And 2. And then we break these. Make sure there are no holes. We can even bring that one up one. We don't want any pink showing on the outside, because then it's gonna look weird. I could probably even just use these blocks. Yeah, I think I might just end up using these. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna look. I have no idea. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to build with these blocks. And then we might have to start building up as well at some point. Like just straight up. Or maybe... we'll have to see. Let me actually just build this layer up one more. Ooh, did I mess it up? No, it's this one. That. I don't know, those edges look super sharp. And then I guess I'll build it up one more. I'm not the best at this, I'm just kind of eyeballing it. It's too high. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. That. And then 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a big tree. It's gonna be a big tree. Oh, show. Oh my gosh. And then maybe we can build it a little bit over here more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Come back in. It's very confusing after a while, I will tell you that much, push for free. It gets confusing after a while placing all these blocks. Yeah. I think we'll go up here too. And then make sure there are no holes. Just patch that up real quick. And maybe give it like a little bit of an underhang, right? So it's got some thickness underneath. So you can kind of see what's going on here is, so we're basically, I'm taking the tree going up and around, but I don't want to interfere with any sort of structure we might be building on this base platform for the house. So then I think I'm going to extend out that way and then just keep bringing it up. And then I'll probably, once I get to a certain point, just keep taking it up instead of out. But this is pretty much, I think it's actually not looking horrible, but we'll have to see how it looks towards the end. Because that'll ultimately see if whether or not it's worth keeping up. Which, if it's not, then that'll be my problem for another day, I guess. That. And then maybe bring it up. Oh, I want to maybe bring it forward one more. We still have quite a bit of space, but if I want to build anything out for the house, then it's not going to look great. Or it's not going to be great, I should say. So there's our 4. There's our 2. There's our 2. And there's no real specific way that I'm building these support blocks. I'm just putting them in a way that I can actually place the blocks I need to. But I do want to try... Oh, something got messed up here. That right there. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. Okay. There we go. Oh, because this one needs to come in. The heck? See, I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused, man. What is happening? So, I mean, from the... I guess it doesn't look horrible. But I did say that earlier, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased to my own work. My own craft. Ah, everything I make looks fantastic. Oh. And then maybe we can make the tree hollow as well. Oh, so she can go in there for her ingredients and stuff, like a storage area. Because like I said, she's gonna need, she'll have like some ingredients in here. And then some ingredients in here, maybe. Like earth related, I don't know, organic stuff maybe. So now I think we'll build it up a little bit. We'll build it up a few rings. And then see how it looks from there. What happened? What's going on here? Oh. Oh my gosh. So I guess it does kind of resemble like an arcing tree kind of. And then maybe we have it. So I was gonna do it where it comes up over the water, maybe, but I think it might actually be cooler with having it as like a big towering thing behind the house. Or maybe just like out at the side here. Maybe that's a good spot to raise it. And then obviously we'll have all of the mangrove roots extending out, and then maybe we can even have them extending out, not like super far in there, but like just kind of enough to where you're like, oh, what's that? And you look over and you're like, oh, snap. Look at the size of that tree, Ma. That thing is huge. Maybe something like that. It's a big tree. And then we do also have to make sure too that there's actually space to move around in here, which you don't want it to be like perfectly easy, but you don't want it to be like impossible too. So for a light source, I think we can use the frog lights now. I think frog lights would be acceptable. Because, you know, frog lights. Yeah. And then we'll just kind of free up some stuff here, make sure we can get everywhere without having to fly around. And then maybe we even just put some of this in here for some decoration. Well, we can't do that one, I guess, but that one either. But just kind of like make it feel like you're in a tree, you know? Make it feel like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm in a tree right now, bro. Holy moly, dude. This is insane, man. I'm like in a tree right now. I wouldn't even know it either unless Outer Space Gaming had put these roots in here and stuff, and like these all this stuff, man. Have that one point out, I guess. I feel like there's too many pointing in the same direction. Mix it up a little bit, and then we'll have to have like some kind of staircase somewhere, maybe. Like this. How the hell did bats get in here? It really is a shaman's hut. Wow. Look at that, dude. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that should suffice. Maybe we could even put some other stuff in here, like some barrels for her storage. Like maybe she doesn't, she's old, she doesn't want to walk all the way up here to get all her stuff and then walk all the way back down. Maybe she's an older witch doctor person. So like, they got some stuff at the base too. And then I don't know what these mangrove trees actually look like. Like, what is the head gonna look like? So, or here, maybe we twist it the other way too. Like, make it all big and twisted. Make it like a big twisted tree. And then we'll drop it one more. Drop it one more level, and then maybe we'll start bringing it out this way. So it's kind of like a big swivel. 2, 3, 4. And we go out. 1, 2. Go out again. 1, 2. Come back in. 2. And then we'll just go out 4 again. And then we'll come out 2. Over, back into, and that's 1 ring to rule them all. Make sure there are no gaps, and it's fine if we have like these random blocks, because it's not going to be like perfectly cylindrical going all the way up. This is not a perfect cylinder to begin with, but it's not going to be like perfect. Obviously trees have deformation to them that makes it unsymmetrical, so that's what we're gonna try and do as well. We'll replicate that at least a little bit. 4, 2, bring it back in, and then take it out, and 2 there, 2 there, and something happened here. What happened? That is supposed to be here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay, so there's our ring again. Kind of. I mean, it's like I said, it's not really a ring, but it's whatever. And then I think we'll bring it out maybe one more time. So we'll do 2, 3, 4, 2. Well, maybe I guess we could leave that block there. Why not? We'll let them hang out for a little bit, Let them kick it. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, and then bring it in 1, 2. Fill in the gaps. We can do 1 high, 1 low. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be all right. We just want to break that 1 block there. Maybe put a couple here. 1 more up here. Maybe 1 there. And then some blocks there. Maybe make it look a little bit nicer. Okay, so now we got a little bit more of like a twist in this direction. So now we're coming up, coming around. And so I think maybe we do something like this. This. Bring it up. And then I think for the head we're gonna use vines. I think they have mangrove vines, don't they? Let's take a look. No, there are regular vines, weeping vines, and twisted vines. And since we're using these for the roots, I don't want to. Never mind. We have leaves. Nice. Woo. But the thing is, I don't know how they look. If I could imagine what they would look like. Let me look real quick. I know they have presets that you can... Oops. Let me go back. We can see what these trees look like. Mangrove swamp. Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? Create? Create? Oh, my gosh. Just took a long time. We're gonna see what these mangrove trees look like. I've only been to the swamp 1 time ever since they added it. Literally 1 time. I've been to the cherry blossoms more than I've been to the swamps. I think the swamps are probably... They're more rare, aren't they? To find. I don't know. Oh, nice. Okay, so these are the roots, right? Okay. Dang, so they actually have all the roots above ground. Well, we're not doing it like that, so whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and that's where the propagules go. Okay. Whoops. There's a way to, like, grab these, whatever they are. Those are just regular vines, aren't they? I think they are. So we'll do something like this. We'll use some moss blocks. Probably blocks. And then this is just mud. Right? So we can... We'll use some mud by her house as well, the hut. But for the most part, it looks like the leaves are pretty similar to like regular trees, other than like these savanna ones, which is very very limited on the leaves. These are very not limited. They have are frugal. So these have plenty of leaves to go around. So we'll do it like that, and then we'll have these nice little propagules on there. Okay. So go back. Okay. So now we'll just build this trunk up even more. And then maybe on the occasional bump we'll do this. Probably even just go wild with it. Because they're kind of like all over, you know? So maybe we just kind of go. As long as there's no open spots. Get out of here. As long as there are no open spots. I think that should be good. So now we'll fill in the leaves. Just gonna have like obviously a leaf roof. Just looking around and clicking, dude. That's all we're doing. Looking around and clicking. Looking around and clicking. Make sure all this is filled up because it is a thick tree. We made it a thick tree. Very nice. Very nice thick tree. Happy thick leaved tree. We don't want it to look too flat in areas either. We'll just take some of these leaves off, bring some of these leaves down. Yeah, that's fine. And I do have a lightweight mouse, so it's going all over the place literally while I'm doing all this. This baby is hard to control. But so now we kind of have something. Alright, let's maybe slow it down here a little bit and see what we're doing. So I'm thinking maybe we can even do some like overhanging ones. So like maybe these four right here. These 4 blocks can come down quite a ways. Like that. It doesn't matter if they're all the same length because obviously the leaves from the other trees were very scattered. Right, so then we have like a hanging one. And we can have a few hanging ones actually. Let's just bring all these down. Let's bring a lot of these down, maybe there. Whoops. Whee! Those down. Bring those down. I don't want them to be perfectly aligned, so maybe we'll just bring them down like that. Bring that up. And then maybe we'll bring down here. Maybe by a little bit. Because I want it to be kind of like a weeping willow. I don't want it to be like all the stuff. Because as you saw on the swamp, they were all like long haired, and that's kind of why I did the mangrove wood, because I knew those trees were like emo, you know? They have like really long hair and stuff. Like, oh my gosh, dude. I gotta grow over here, man. Come on, why do I have to do it like that, dude? My parents never let me grow where I want to. So maybe some stuff over here. Definitely want to fill. So I want to fill for sure all this top area out. And we'll have to have some hanging over here. Maybe not as long. Maybe like this. Some short ones. And then maybe a long one down behind there. All the way down to the rest of its trunk. And then maybe it's grown so long that it goes down to the ground. You know? Oh, hey there. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Coming to see the progress on the tree? So, it's not looking horrible. Maybe we'll even have some vines over on like the roof of the house too. So that way the roof of the house looks kind of like the tree is growing over it. And I don't want to kind of have this full a little bit more. I don't know though. That looks quite blocky. Let's bring some more down maybe and see how that looks. Okay, that does look a little bit better. And maybe we'll have to put some in here as well. But I don't want so many leaves that it just overshadows the fact that we just curved that tree, you know? So because it's forward like that, I think that looks pretty good. Because you're not going to have as many overhanging behind it because of the way that it's like, you know, gravity and stuff. So I think that should be pretty good. Let me just kind of cover up a few more of these. And then maybe kind of even it out a little bit on the top because it looks a little weird. Because I was just kind of spamming my mouse. And then maybe it'll be... I don't know. We could probably make it a little bit flatter up here, right? So something like that, maybe. That looks kind of cool. So we'll start with the one, and then if later on we want to build another one, just, you know, I'll just put the stuff there. But now let's work on the roots. So, like I said, we're going to have, this is a big tree, huge tree. So we're going to have the roots coming out, you know, and as roots do, they're not obviously perfect. So then maybe we can have them, let me get my dirt. Where's the dirt? There it is. So obviously, since this tree is so big, there's not going to be any other flowers around because he's kind of going to be hoarding all of the resources. So there shouldn't be any more flowers surrounding it because there's no way they would survive with this thing hogging all the nutrients and stuff. And then we'll just have it come down underground over here. Right? So we got maybe not so close. What is this dude spinning around over here for? So like maybe down here. So like let's say the roots are underground and they're coming out over here. Right, and then they go back underground. And then maybe they come out over here. Right, because they're attracted to the water. They're like, ooh, look at all this delicious water right here that we get to go and mess with, drink up. And then maybe even they come up some, so they're not like flush. Just looks weird because, you know, it's a blocky game, whatever, but, you know, maybe it's just coming up here. And then I don't think there are any like stairs or anything that we could use to signify that that's or like to make it look a little bit smoother for the angles. And then I think kind of that same idea from the tree is like, so this is the root basically coming out. and then maybe we can have it go over. Right, like obviously it's going to be a lot simpler than doing that giant tree. And then maybe, you know, it's going down too. Right? It's going down. Chubbs, calm down, dude. It's not that hot. Calm down, man. My dog is over here just panting like crazy. I need to, once I'm done with this, I need to see if he actually has any water to drink. Because he is a dog. I might actually even take a break, too. It's about 9 o'clock. So we got one route done. Maybe I'll end the stream. I don't know. I'll probably work on this later. But it's pretty cool looking. I think it's turning out quite nice. And we'll bring it down as well. Maybe down another level. Just have it coming in here. So it's like a twisting route. Coming around, coming down. So it goes. So it's underground. It's coming up for a little bit. And then it goes back down. It's curving around. It's coming up, around, down, into the ground, twisting around, going back in the ground. I'll have to definitely try and work on some stuff for this, but I think I'll end the stream here though. It is getting around to be pretty late, so oh man. I'll iterate on this some more, and then I'll have to see if maybe I can figure out how to do that mob spawner a little bit better. Maybe the spawners in there definitely help, but to have them all kind of properly flowing into those channels, I think would be more optimal, since it's, you know, the theme of what it is. And then I'll work on this, maybe get another idea for maybe another building over there, and then see if maybe I can redesign the whole town. But I think that's gonna be where I end the stream for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it and you thought it was kind of interesting watching kind of like the building process for somebody who enjoys building on Minecraft, then definitely subscribe. I mean, maybe I'll do it later in the future. Who knows? I actually was enjoying myself. And I do apologize for talking your guys' ears off. But I think explaining it is kind of half the fun of kind of doing it as well. Because it is kind of cool working on the stuff and then kind of talking through it and kind of showing you guys the process. But that is everything that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed, and that's going to be the end of the stream today. So peace out.